Hello everybody, we are gonna continue the StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty Brutal campaign, and this will, I think it'll be part 8. I don't remember which mission this is, but I think it's the train one. I'm not sure. We already did all the things and loaded a save, so yeah,
We've received reports
it's the
of
train
new
one.
Dominion salvage operation on Tarsonis. They're running a large number of supply trains with minimal security. If we intercept the trains and liberate their contents before they can be shipped off-world, we could make a serious profit.
Alright, and start.
Never thought we'd be back to this graveyard again. What have we got, Matt?
The Dominion's restored power to the old rail network. They're using the trains to move salvage to a central processing station. Our informants say the Dominion's found something unusually valuable, and they're transporting it to the processing station today. It's on one of these trains, but unfortunately they're all scan shielded, so we can't tell which one. We'll have to hit as many as we can and hope we get lucky.
Hope we get lucky. That ain't the usual Matt Horner plan.
You got a better one, sir. I'm all ears.
It's all good, Matt. You sold me. Well, let's go rob ourselves some trains. Old Tychus is gonna love this one.
So Tychus likes to pirate. Alright. Alright, we need to be fast.
What's going on? This better be good. You gonna give me orders? Of course. Armed and ready. Who wants some? SCV ready. Go ahead.
Sir, it turns out there are a few Confederate vehicles in the hills the Dominion haven't salvaged yet.
Diamondbacks. Man, I didn't think they made it past prototyping. Their rail guns will be great for stopping those trains. No pun intended. I'll upload their schematics to our factory network.
There may be other vehicles around that we can commandeer. We should keep our eyes open.
Yeah.
Let's get more Marines. I actually think we can do this mission without Diamondbacks and only do Marines. But I'm not too sure.
Of course. SCV ready. Gangway.
What? What's the plan? Go on.
Go.
My pleasure. Railguns?
A train is approaching through a tunnel in the northwest.
I like it.
Alright,
Insufficient Vespine
we
gas.
can get one more of those, and then let's
You scared
work
me.
to get more SCVs.
I'm waiting. Excellent. Of course.
SCV ready.
Crush them. At the ready.
Alright, let's just get that.
SCV ready. In the rear with the
Make
gear.
another one of these. We don't want to get too close.
What needs killing?
SCV ready.
Looks like they're gonna need help.
On the move. My pleasure. Victory is ours. Not devious.
SCV ready.
I like it.
Add-on complete.
Excellent work, sir. We can utilize the train's scrap payload to build more
Alright.
units. We obviously won't find many natural mineral fields here, so we should make the most of what we can salvage from the trains.
SCV ready. Sure.
What?
You want a piece of me, boy?
Of course.
SCV ready.
is coming through the western tunnel.
Check it out, Jimmy. Dominion started
Alright.
sending escorts to protect the trains.
Yep. What's on your mind? My pleasure. What's going on?
Gangway, coming through.
You're the boss.
Hmm?
Go on. At the ready. How devious. What needs killing? Of course. My pleasure. I like it. On the move. Excellent. How devious.
And we got one more of those.
Of course. My pleasure. Excellent.
And we'll get that thing later. There's an attack wave coming in.
Commander, I'm picking up increased comm traffic from the Dominion. Sounds like they're planning to attack our base. We better be ready.
Butter my biscuit. You're the boss. What's on your mind? How devious. On the move. Of course.
We're good with that. We can bring one SCV to come heal some stuff.
Additional supply depots required.
I'm going.
A train is exiting the southern tunnel.
Plan.
The doctor is in. The doctor is in.
Completed.
10-4. That's fine. We could use some help here.
SCV ready. My pleasure. Of course. How devious. SCV ready. I like it.
That
My
works.
pleasure.
The Dominion are constructing a series of bunkers to protect the tracks. Be careful.
At the ready. Victory is ours.
Armed and ready.
Mineral field.
Excellent. Of course. SCV ready.
Here's the last one of these.
My pleasure. How devious. What needs killing? I like it. On the move. That's a negatory. It's blocked. What's the plan?
Looks like we found all the Confederate Diamondbacks, sir. This should really help out against the trains.
My pleasure.
Mineral field depleted. A train is coming through the western tunnel.
Of course. Victory is ours.
Who wants some?
My pleasure. How devious. What needs killing? Go on. I'm waiting. On the move.
Let's pull some of
Go ahead.
these guys
It's your
to
time.
come help heal.
What's going on? Get me out of here. Excellent.
It's up to Ryan online.
What?
This better be good.
What? I'm waiting. On the move.
Dang, we lost
My
one.
pleasure. Excellent. How devious. I like it. Victory is ours.
And then this is when we might meet the Marauders.
Bad news?
That's an
Mineral
egg
field
door.
depleted. Mineral field.
Gangway,
You just
Mineral field depleted.
stupid freaking ravens. I hate ravens.
In the rear with the gear.
At least we won't need to worry so much about supply,
A train is
I
approaching
guess.
through a tunnel in the northwest.
My pleasure. On the move. Victory is ours. I like it. Excellent.
Go, go, go!
How devious.
God devious.
Victory is ours.
Oh,
Of course.
Mineral field depleted.
On the move. At the ready. What needs killing?
Gangway, coming through.
Excellent. How devious.
we're gonna need some more things.
Big job, huh?
What needs killing?
Sir, I'm detecting Dominion kill teams patrolling the tracks with large groups of marauders. I'll mark their location with a red warning symbol. Still, you should try to avoid them.
Ah! He scared me! Armed and ready.
I'm waiting.
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
The Dominion are boosting their train speed somehow. You'll need to use Diamondbacks to catch them.
I like it. Excellent. How devious.
Gangway, coming through.
My pleasure. Of course. What needs killing? I like it.
I was way. Oh
Victory is
shoot!
ours.
Who wants some?
How
I was way
devious.
too close.
Gangway, coming through. By the numbers, boys.
What needs killing? On the move. Victory is ours. Oh, goody. Of course.
The doctor is in.
Base is under attack.
We better
Crap.
send some body bags.
Excellent. Victory is ours. Of course. On the move.
The doctor is in.
Alright.
A train is approaching through a tunnel in the northwest.
I'm waiting.
Who wants some?
How devious. Of course. On the move. Gladly.
Gangway, coming through.
On the move. What needs killing? I like it. Excellent. Of course. How devious.
Vespine Geyser exhausted.
My pleasure.
Go, go, go! Who wants some?
Boom. We might be in the clear. We just need one more. Yeah.
Gangway,
move. What needs
We just
killing?
might need one more supply depot.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, and let's just not get that.
I'm waiting.
You want a piece of me, boy?
What's on your mind?
Been waiting on
Good,
you.
I do have STEM on Marines.
Time's a wasting.
Go on.
Alright, well,
This
I
better be
think we
good.
should be good.
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
Looks like the Dominion ran out of whatever they were juicing the trains with. They're putting out bigger escorts, though. We better watch ourselves.
Just no ravens and we should be good. Dang it.
Of course. Excellent.
By the
Ready to fry. Well done.
armed and
Fight fire with fire. Say the word.
What needs killing?
There we go. That is mission.
Sir, we're detecting electrical activity in the wreckage.
Now let's see what they were so fired up to get their hands on.
Adjutant 23-46 online. System recording. New Gettysburg Defense Initiative. Submit access codes.
Well, I'll be. Confederate adjutant. What intel's so important they'd go and dig her up to recover it?
Nice. We got all the achievements. Oh, I guess I got those some other time. Trains missed 0. Nice. Units lost 78. Not so nice. And we got all the Zerg research. Nice. See if we got any cinematics.
Sir, that adjutant we recovered is down in the lab. She's all powered up.
Talk to me, you old piece of junk. What do you know?
User identified. Rayner, James. Ex-Marshal, Marsara Colony. Joined Sons of Korhal Terrorist Group. Status, criminal.
Enough about me, darling. What else you got locked up in that synthetic head of yours?
User status, criminal. Access denied.
Playing hard to get, huh? We'll see about that.
Let's see what
Robbing
Tosh
trading
has.
again get you feeling nostalgic?
Damn straight. We
I'm
must have hit the
psychic.
Shell Express a dozen times back in the day. Oh, that keeper never got old.
Almost got us killed when they smartened up and started using outriders to chase us.
Never was a man of them could keep up with you on a vulture, Jimmy. Just added to the fun. How the hell you got a job as marshal after all that? I'll never know.
See the news.
Ladies and gentlemen, each night I bring you the news in the most fair and balanced manner possible.
Indeed.
But tonight I have a commentary. Some have asked me what the difference is between our leader, Emperor Mengsk, and the traitor Jim Raynor. They point out that Mengsk rebelled against the government of his youth and came to power through the use of violence and subversion. Why is it wrong for Jim Raynor to rebel in similar fashion? There is a difference. When Emperor Mengsk began his revolution, there was no threat hanging over humanity. James Raynor is waging his revolution while we are at war with 2 alien races. James Raynor Have you no conscience? Shouldn't you fall in line, putting your petty complaints aside as we struggle for humanity's very survival against this alien menace?
Everyone's a critic.
Mostly Donnie, though. See if... Nope, we haven't improved any research.
User identified. Raynor James.
Hanson.
Jim, let me in. What really happened on Tarsonis? Whatever it was, I can see it tearing you up inside.
Tarsonis. That's where it all went down. Meng stole a psi emitter from the Confederacy and planted it there. He knew that it'd attract the Zerg, and our revolution began that day. The day Mengsk murdered a whole planet and called it justice.
And
My
Kerrigan.
God. Billions of innocent people. That's just monstrous. No wonder you hate him so much.
They're connecting. Horner.
I've been looking for an encryption expert so we can access the adjutant we recovered. No luck so far.
Colonel Orlin at Dead Man's Port can crack anything. Haven't been back there in a while. Say, didn't you end up getting married last time we were there?
I told you before. If I knew what the prize was, I never would have joined that card game.
There's just something about a lover's reunion that chokes me up.
Poor Horner. Alright, we got some more upgrades. So, the concussive shells might be good, but I don't know if I'm good enough to use them. SCVs. Dang. It's building like, oh jeez, okay. And then this. This is a good upgrade. Other one's great, but I don't know if I'd use it. And it doesn't look like we've got any more read-in today, so our next mission will be
We still need to...
My people.
Mobius wants us to go after
This
another
one.
artifact.
So we're gonna get an artifact next mission, another one. So we're gonna have 3 tomorrow. Well, I think that's gonna be it for this part. Hope you guys like the content. Feel free to like, subscribe, ring that notification bell or not. All is fine. But yeah, that's gonna be it. See you next time. Bye.